All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings be unto the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. All right, this is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch, and this is going to be a brief video, and it's based upon this video that you see here on the screen, and this was taken from this YouTube handle that goes by the name of As Alta, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the title of the video is Capital of Conformity. And in the description, it says, "Welcome to the future, where the pursuit of unending joy comes with hidden cost. This retro-futuristic metropolis has many hidden wonders you won't want to miss out on." All right. Now, what this is, to my understanding, is an AI generated video, which is basically, in a nutshell, displaying and showing you the intent, the desires and the plans of the wicked elites of Esau Edom, all right, in a somewhat, dramatized and horror-themed short video, all right? But as dramatized, as it is, there's many, TV series and, books and films that actually allude to this type of lifestyle that the wicked elite, want to basically bring upon the earth, all right? Which, to an extent, a large majority of what you're going to see, even though it's dramatized, is actually already, playing out upon the face of the earth, all right? Because it heavily, goes into the depiction of, living, according to the flesh, being gluttonous, and, soaking up, complete and utter bread and circuses over and over again, all right? You're going to see it, in this clip. So without further delay, I'm going to play this clip, and then, Lord willing, we'll get into, a few scriptures, all right? Now, it's 2 minutes and 42 seconds long. I might actually have the entirety, of the video play, all right? Or, interject, if the spirit wills. We'll see, how it goes.
You. Yes, you. Do you dread waking up in the morning? Are you feeling helpless in your society? Perhaps even a bit lost? Well, look no further. At the capital, we offer an escape, a new beginning, a lifetime of unending joy. We have an abundance of attractions so captivating, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. Let's take a look, shall we? Take a ride on the cosmic carnival. Let go of decisions and let the carnival choose each thrill for you. Simply sit back and soak in fun. Getting hungry? Make your way to Brightside Bistro, where you can feast until your heart's content. And if that's not enough to satisfy your craving, choose from our exquisite line of automatons.
Now, what you've seen so far, undeniably, is the vibration in which, this world that we live in is programmed to, the frequency, that this world of Esau Edom is actually, programmed to, all right? It's one off of, sex, gluttony, constant and pure tantalization, of the flesh, and satisfying the flesh by any means necessary, All right. That's the frequency, that this kingdom is currently on and has been on, since the rulership of Esau Edom, during his little season, which we are currently in, coming to an ending. All right.
A companion that never strays, never tires, and always obeys. As you traverse our radiant metropolis, bring our latest gizmo, the mood on the go. With the swipe of a thumb, alter your mood instantly and experience any emotion you wish. You can also use it to instantaneously replace your companion if things go south. How convenient. And our most popular attraction, the Dream Machine. Relive your most cherished moments in vivid, extraordinary detail. No need to cling to old photos.
I love you.
Live in the past forever. You might be wondering, what's the cost for such a paradise? Well, dear viewer, some prices aren't paid in gold or silver. We only ask you for one thing. Your identity. We'll need the very core of who you are. It's a small price for a lifetime of unending joy, don't you think? And no need to fear crime or violence. We'll always keep an eye on you. For your safety. Welcome back to Spot the Odd One Out. Remember, in the capital, wearing a smile is the norm. However, a few seem to occasionally slip up. No worries. This is your golden opportunity. If you see someone forgetting their grin, report them to us and stand a chance to win fabulous rewards. We'll make sure to turn their frown upside down.
Now, a lot was said in in that video. A lot of imagery, was depicted as well. Now, I even mentioned the metropolis, all right, which, the apostles, go into that, which is basically, I believe it goes back to the Greek. Let me type it in right quick. Let me go to the etymology of metropolis. Right, so this is from Wikipedia, and it says metropolis, it says, is a large city or conurbation which is a significant economic, political, and cultural area for a country or region, and an important hub for regional or international connections, commerce, and communications. All right. Now there should be. All right, let me read here. It says etymology. It says metropolis is a Greek word, plural, coming from meter, meaning mother, and polis, meaning city. So mother city or town. All right. So like, we've been saying, these are cities. All right. They're really made and catered to women. All right. And that's why, whenever you go, for example, in a clothes shop, they always have the women's section or accessibility for the women in immediate reach. All right. Now, if you want to go to the men's section or the kids section, all right, the children's section, you would usually have to go upstairs or down the elevator to a whole different section, of the store. But the women's, section is always accessible as soon as you walk inside the store. All right. And that's, I've been witnessing that, for years. And like I said, when the apostles, brought that to light, years ago, that really, clicked within me. I was like, damn, that's true. All right. Everything in this society is catered to the ease and accessibility, of women. All right. Because they're the biggest consumers. All right. And they're the ones that are easily manipulated, by advertising, and they soak up like a sponge anything that's being pushed into their direction. All right. So it would make sense that the wicked, being Esau, Edom, would appeal, to the weakness, all right, because they are the weaker vessel, first save the scriptures, of the woman in order to further, his wicked and demonic society, all right? And that's why they gave, women, the right to vote, all right? It was all an agenda, all right, to have power, deducted from the man, given to the woman, and thus, empowering more, the wicked elites of Esau, Edom, all right? And also, giving them the ability, to tax, the woman, okay? So even Aaron Russo, he went into that also, all right? He mentioned that, the reasoning on why, the elites gave women, the right to vote and the right, to be independent, so on and so forth, all right? There was a sinister agenda behind it, all right? That was really, to benefit the elites of Esau, Edom and destroy society, and thus giving them, more control, all right? So let me go back to this video.
Never tires and always obeys. As you traverse our radiant metropolis, bring our latest gizmo, the mood on the go. With the swipe of a thumb, alter your mood instantly and experience any emotion you wish. You can also use...
So they actually mentioned, having the ability to alter your mood, all right? And to experience any emotion that you wish at any given time, all right? Now, with all of this brain chip, talk, in regards to, Elon Musk, and you also have Synchron, all right, which is another company that's heavily invested and in the run, to bring to the forefront their brain chip, technology. That's actually, one of the things that's been mentioned, all right, is actually having the ability to control your emotions, via, AI technology, via the CHIP. All right, Elon Musk actually mentioned that, in an interview with, Rogan. All right, and having the ability to delete, parts of your memory, all right, of, experience that you might not want to have, in your inventory. All right, that's also been spoken about also. All right, and they were saying, for example, they gave the example, let's say a woman was so-called raped, graped, all right, and she wanted to delete that event from happening in her life, then she could simply, go into, her thoughts, her memory, and delete it, all right? So you can actually delete experiences. That doesn't mean that they didn't happen, but in your own mind, you can delete it as if it never even happened. All right. And that's the kind of selling points and benefits that they're selling, to the public to subscribe, to their wicked and demonic technology. All right.
To instantaneously replace your companion if things go south. How convenient. And our most popular attraction, the Dream Machine. Relive your most cherished moments in vivid, extraordinary detail. No need to cling to old photos.
I love you.
Live in the past forever.
Live in the past forever. And again, they show you, these themes and these points of conversation, in Black Mirror and various other, TV series, films, and, documentaries out there. They actually show you these things. They show you that this is actually the intent of the wicked elite of Esau, Edom. All right?
You might be wondering, what's the cost for such a paradise? Well, dear viewer, some prices aren't paid in gold or silver. We only ask you for one thing. Your identity. We'll need the very core of who you are. It's a small price for a lifetime of unending joy, don't you think? And no need to fear crime or violence.
And what are they pushing heavy, in this society right now? Digital identity, all right? And the ultimate form of the identity that what they want from you, all right, is in the form, of the chip, all right? The Revelation 13 and verse 16. But we'll start from verse 15. Now it says here, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. Now the image of the beast, all right, is the rebirth, the resuscitation, if you will, of the ancient, Roman Empire, all right, which has been revived, by the wicked elites of Esau Edom, okay? And this image is what they are selling, to the people, this lifestyle, all right, this way of living, okay, which is going to be via, heavily AI technology, via the chip, okay, via transhumanism, all of these things are going to fuse, all right, that is going to make up the image and the lifestyle that he's going to have the people accept via way of taking that device within themselves, all right? Now it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, okay? So this mark, which when you go into the Greek is charagma, all right, is an incision, a cutting in the flesh, okay, which is the chip, okay, and via that chip, via that technology, all right, you're going to have your money, you're going to have your identity, okay, you're going to have medical records, you're going to have all sorts of, AI technology, so on and so forth, that's going to be working, in tandem with that chip, in your body. Okay? And that's what this New World Order system is all about. That's what the cashless society is all about. That's what making everything digital is all about. All right? It's all about having full control over the individual by having everything in one central location so it can be manipulated and quantified at will of the wicked elites of Esau Edom. All right? And these are some of the goodies that they market and benefits that they market as to will be coming, with this technology. All right?
We'll always keep an eye on you. For your safety. Welcome back to Spot the Odd One Out. Remember, in the capital, wearing a smile is the norm. However, a few seem to occasionally slip up. No worries. This is your golden opportunity. If you see someone forgetting their grin, report them to us and stand a chance to win fabulous rewards. We'll make sure to turn their frown upside down.
All right, so that's the video. All right, that's the video. A pretty sinister clip, but that does show you in what direction this man is going. And even though again it looks all dramatized and a bit excessive, that is really the reality of what these devils want to have happening upon the earth, man. All right. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11, and it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." And in the NLT it says, "So that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. All right. And that's exactly what was just witnessed. All right. Is the evil schemes of the wicked elites of Esau Edom. And which reminds me of Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. And it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Okay? So this is exactly, what the wicked elites of Esau Edom are doing. All right? They are working wickedness. They are devising iniquity, all right, upon their beds. Okay? Everything that you see happening in the world, everything concerning, again, a cashless society, the alphabet community, transhumanism, okay, the turning of things upside down, like it goes into in Isaiah, what's that, the 24th chapter, all right, this is all part of the wickedness that they're planning, to bring to the forefront and solidify upon the earth, okay, and they're going to crown that, with, the MOTB, all right, the ultimate way to defy Yahweh Shem Yahushai and submit, to the wicked elites of this world. All right. And that's gross darkness, man. As it outlines in Isaiah chapter 60. And we'll start from the top. It says, arise, shine, for thy light is come. All right. That light being this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee, all right, which is the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And it says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, all right? So that is the world that Esau is molding right now, all right? A world where gross darkness is going to cover the people, all right? Complete carnality. All right, complete being a slave, to sin, and being a slave to transgression and disobeying Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, and heaping onto yourself, the image and the ways, of Esau Edom. All right, that's what he wants you to do. All right, he wants you to obey him and reject Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All right, especially, when it comes to the Israelites, man. All right. The scriptures say that excellent is more righteous than his neighbor, roughly paraphrasing, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. All right. And the scripture also calls this man, the accuser of thy brethren. All right. And, Esau stay having our people go off. All right. And it's within his best interest, to keep us going off. All right. But, the Lord has raised up the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that have this truth and that has fled from, the ways of this world and, the old man, all right, that perisheth day by day, all right, as the scriptures, go into. So again, it says, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee, all right. Now, since I mentioned earlier in regards to the flesh, all right, because this is the kind of world that Esau is trying to push, a fleshly and a carnal world that is dominated by transgression, all right, and a sinful nature. This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 5. And it says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. All right. And this world, is dominated towards the flesh and the lust of the flesh. All right. And that's why everything is about sex. Everything is about food. All right. Everything is about tantalizing and satisfying the lust of the flesh. That's what this kingdom is all about. All right, it's not about being spiritual. It's not about worshiping a higher power that is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's all about being self-willed and being lovers of yourself, as it outlines in the Holy Scriptures. Now, verse 6 says, For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. All right. So to be carnally minded, it leads on to death. Okay. Now, this, the scripture says, that the Lord, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. Now, of course, you can enjoy, carnal pleasures, in righteousness, and we will do that in the kingdom. All right. But there's a way that's got to be done. All right. Like I said earlier, Esau pushes gluttony. He pushes overly doing things. He pushes excess. Okay. That's what this kingdom is all about. It's all about excess, living life, according to the will and the lust of your flesh. Okay. Now, in this society, do they honor the Sabbath? No. They don't honor the Sabbath. They don't honor, a day of rest. They don't honor and observe, Yahweh Shem Yahushai in true worship, man. This kingdom has got to go. All right. It's totally, out of whack, this kingdom. All right. You got shops that are 24 hours that never close. You've actually got shops that never close. Their doors never close. 24/7, 365. There's certain shops you can go to and they're always going to be open. And they just rotate, the workers. That's complete wickedness, man. That is complete wickedness. But in this kingdom, stuff like that is normalized. Now it says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for he is not subject to the law of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, neither indeed can be. All right. So again, to be carnally minded, all right, is enmity against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that's why Esau pushes, that carnal mind so hard. Okay, that's why he pushes the tantalization of the flesh so hard, because it's the opposite of being tuned in, to a higher power, to be tuned in to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. Now it says, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so, be that the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit in Hamashiach, he is none of his. All right. So that's what I really wanted to get in this video. I'm going to post this link in the description box for anyone that wants to, watch it. And until next time, I'll say shalom.